it's Kim, co-author of I'm Not Dying With You Tonight with Geely Siegel. I wanted to make my video about what I do every day to make myself a better writer, because there's quite a few things that I do. One thing is, I know that I don't aspire to be a great writer. I aspire to be a great editor. I know that you cannot edit a blank page. And so the goal every day is just to get words down on the page. They don't have to be perfect. The grammar doesn't have to be correct. None of that stuff is what matters or makes a difference. What happens is that you're writing every day. Shonda Rhimes said something that I definitely adhere to, is that she doesn't believe in aspiring writers. You don't have to aspire to write. You just have to write. Now, you may aspire to be published. You may aspire to have, something that you work. If you write screenplays, have something that you write to be produced. But you don't have to aspire to be a writer. If you're writing, you're a writer. So what you want to do is not worry about being a great writer, because I personally, it's my personal opinion, don't think that there are great writers. I think what there is are people who are great at getting words on the page, then editing them. So aspire to be a great editor. Aspire to fix your work. Aspire to have something to fix, because if you get words on the page, you can fix them. Again, you cannot fix a blank page. But if you allow yourself to get so worked up and lean into writer's block about what you look at every day that you get on the page is not perfect, you'll feel stalled, and then you won't get anything done. So don't worry about what you're getting on the page. It doesn't have to be good. I'm a published author. What I put on the page is rarely good. What I get in the end when I edit is better. The other thing is, I remind myself every day that I have every day for the rest of my life to get better. I have every day for the rest of my life to learn and grow, and that I can do that until the day that I die, that I can write until the day that I die, and that I can, get better with time. And I never have enough ego to think that I'm, I don't know what the kids say these days, but back in my day, what we would have said is all that. I don't have it in me to think that I'm all that. I know that every day I can get better. I can be smarter. I can learn from my mistakes. And so in doing so, it takes some of the pressure of perfection off, so that I'm just like, I am just going to get better every day. If I write every day, if I actually listen to constructive critique, if I continue to take writing classes, and just for the record, I continue to take writing classes. I take writing classes all the time on different apps and websites. There are in-person writing classes that I take. I am addicted to masterclass. I am constantly trying to grow and learn as a writer, and even someone who is unpublished. I pay attention because there's a technique that they use that I may not have tried that could be helpful to me. You should never stop learning and growing. And as a writer, you should do that every day. But the best way to do that every day is to write. Even if it's 15, like I suffer from ADHD. So I can't really sit and focus for long periods of time, but I make myself do 15-minute sprints, or I assign myself a project that I'm going to work on. Like if Geely and I are working on something together, I'll say, okay, today my writing process is whatever work Geely and I get done together. If I'm not, then I say, okay, I'm going to spend 15 minutes working on this project. And sometimes I have the wherewithal to go a little longer, but I make myself commit to at least that, so that every day I'm getting something done. Because guess what? Even if you only do 15 to 20 minutes a day, if you do it every day, imagine how much you have a month later. That's my tip.